लागे जिभिया मोरे राम राम, रतन लागे जिभिया मोरे राम राम, रतन लागे जिभिया मोरे राम राम। गुरुआ कहे हम तीरथ करबो रामा, गुरुआ कहे हम तीरथ करबो रामा, हाथ कहे हम देव बदान, हाथ कहे हम देव बदान, रतन लगे जिभिया मोरे राम राम। The first verse is saying, you are saying to God, Prabhu, you have given me these 2 feet, these 2 beautiful feet, and you know what I'm going to do with it? I'm going to all the places of pilgrimage. Wherever there are things, or wherever there are satsangs and so on, I will be always going with these 2 feet that you gave me. You guys go? How many of us go? And then we are saying, Haat kahe hum deva badan. Prabhu, I will use these 2 hands of mine to give charity as long as I can. We just use this 2 hands to give charity. You know, sometimes we only know how to collect. We don't know how to. You know, now this is just a joke, but it has a lot of teachings in it. There was this, my friends, there was this sadhu who was walking one day in the forest. Pandit, he was walking in the forest and by mistake he fell in a hole. So everyone passed. They were saying, Sadhu, oh, Pandit, give me your hand, I'll pull you out. But he ain't giving nobody his hand. So one fella passed, and he was thinking, no matter how this man tried to tell the Pandit to give me your hand, I will pull you out, he didn't want to give him his hand. But a fella was passing, and he said, you're so foolish. Tell the Pandit to lay hand. Take my hand.
Take mine.
And as soon as he said, take my hand, Pandit gave him his hand, he was able to come out. So many of us can give and can take, but we don't know how to give. We must start learning how to give. Akhiyan kahe hum duniya dekho Rama, Akhiyan kahe hum duniya dekho Rama, कान कहे हम सुनो पुराण, कान कहे हम सुनो पुराण, रतन लागे जिभिया मोरे राम राम, रतन लागे जिभिया मोरे राम राम. The eyes are saying, my Lord, I will use these eyes that you have given to me to look at the entire world and see you in everything. Do we see the Lord in everything? And ears are saying, my Lord, I will always use the 2 ears that you have given to me to listen to the teachings of all the Vedas and Purans. How many of us do that, my friends? How many of us are willing at all times to do that? I know there are people, no matter how you tell them, let me go to Satsang, they make all sorts of excuses. All sorts of excuses not to go to Satsang. And sometimes when they go to Satsang, they sit down in the back and they want to come in front at all. For what reason, I don't know. Now, I'm not telling anybody, I'm not trying to throw stones here, please. I don't know for what reason. When you must have noticed it. When you go to Satsang, the children start sitting from the back, coming forward. When you go to the chutney show like last night, they want to be in front, sometimes they just want to go on the stage itself. Why? And this is what life is all about. We don't want to go in front and glorify God, but we want to go and, you know what? My friends, I have no problem if people go to church singing and so on and so on. The problem I have is when we go to the satsang, we do like to come to the front. That's my problem. We must start filling the chairs from the front over. Jibhia kahe hum dur adher khaibo. Jibhia kahe hum dur adher khaibo. Daat kahe hum chabav pan. Daat kahe hum chabav pan. Ratan lagay jibhia more ram ram. The tongue is saying, the only thing I'm going to taste is nice thing like dahi and milk and tea. But what we just use the tongue to taste? Go on, you have to answer. I know you all just use it for the correct reasons. And the teeth, daat kahe hum chabawa pan. The teeth is saying, I'm only going to chew pan leaf. But what we just chew? What we just chew? You got to answer that yourself. Right? Like I took my wife to the doctor, and you know what the doctor advised her? You know one of his advice? Stop eating meat. You know what, meat is one of the hardest things to digest in your stomach. And we just eat it, give the kidneys all the pressure to digest it. I'm not saying to stop eating meat. I'm just giving you some advice. When you eat vegetables, just come out very, very easy. So do like me now, eat only vegetables. Kahte Kabir suno bhai sadhu. Kahte Kabir suno bhai sadhu. Bina hari naam na paye ho bisram. Bina hari naam na paye ho bisram. Ratan lage jibhia more ram ram. Ratan lage jibhia more ram ram. Ratan lage jibhia more ram ram. Kahat Kabir suno bhai sadhu. Kabir, that great author, is telling us, without the blessings of the Lord, there can never be any sort of happiness in your life. That is true happiness, my friends. Happiness when you make God that center pillar in your lives. Once you make God a part of your life is going to be very, very happy. He made that promise to us. This is why Pitaji probably up to if you live 70, I catch my skin to make 60. And look how good he's looking at 70. Why? Why? It's because he has made God a part of his life. And he will continue living and living and live many, many more beautiful years. This is all we can ask of Lord. Prabhu, can you continue to bless him so that he may live to see many, many more good days.